teleporting. Ooh, my neck. I didn't do anything I was supposed to, by the way, if you're wondering. I didn't do any research. I didn't. Items. Good. Alright, gotta go fast! Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. So we're still going for special mushrooms. Blue mushrooms we might be tossed. Well, we might hold on to blue mushrooms. I think I'm good on the barrels. We'll see. We'll see. We've been pretty much able to collect everything we want. It's basically up to the Kutku and Unknown Skull if I have enough room. I can hold almost everything. Nice. Even just one's worth it. It takes 2 special mushrooms to pay for a pickaxe, so they're worth it. Well, it's almost 3. Kind of expensive. But the pickaxes pay for themselves. Once you hit spot 5, dude, yeah, you're rolling in the money. I'm gonna knock on wood, but we haven't seen a veggie elder in this corner once this playthrough. We've also seen way more Mocholite than we ever have. I am really happy though that I realized this quest is giving me honey. I don't know if I need more seeds of defense. We made 3 armor skins. That should be good for now. Dude, herb piles are crazy. Which is good, they should be. You should get more than half a stack per herb pile. It'll be today. It'll come in handy today. Yeah, I think I need to start grabbing insect husks. Or at least trying to. So maybe I should hit that first spot with the bug net. Oh, we're rocking some Felvine. Alright, one more. I guess with my picture on... Shoot. This side. I'll have to change when we go to fight Rathalos. I'll probably change it. But if we're gonna play Rogue Galaxy, oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm fucking damn it, 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 damn it. If we're playing Rogue Galaxy after this, it'll be fine because this is the setup for Rogue Galaxy. So it's cool. It's cool. When I go to fight Rathalos, so you can see every item I'm using, because you'll still be able to see what symbol in like most of the name, but I'll probably swap them, because then I'll be on that side, and then, well, the fish will still probably cover it. Maybe I'll get rid of the fish for Rathalos. How much did we get? 4? Not bad. I wonder what the most honey we can get from this quest is. If we run this quest for a good bit, we should be looking pretty. And then I could potentially go back and run the meat quest again. I don't think we need to. But if we do run the meat quest, we can get more power seeds. But I think we're good on those. We might hold those. On the flip side, it looks like once I get Mega Demon Drug, I can make a Demon Drug Horn. Or I think it's called the Demon Horn. And I will be able to play a song on my little demon flute that will give me the power of Demon Drug. Where's my body? Did I get both? Oh, no. There we go. It was kind of dumb to not grab. The mini wet zone. But I think we'll be alright. I could potentially get one from Area 5. We'll most likely get one from Area 5. That was a big party of them over there. It's a herd. Nice. How many do we have? 5's not bad. 6 is good. 7 and 8's like where you want to be. But that's 2 extra trades from Veggie or... they're coming from somewhere. They don't just appear. We've got 3 more boar to kill. No more mushroom spots. Blue mushroom. Alright. What do we got? Oh, okay. A little fucking jump at the end. Is there even a reason to go back here then? Barrels, unknown skulls, bugs. But like, not the good bugs. He didn't even do the dying animation. That was just a clean kill. Alright, anybody on my way out? Oh! And there one over here. Oh, you fucking... He hid right in the bushes perfectly. Don't be over here. I'm going. He was right there. I could hear him. Should have gotten out of here. Oh, what? Wait, what? How did I do that? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Is it that sensitive? That's insane. I had no idea. Shit, I didn't hit this. Let's hit this herb. Perfect. I could have hit the Vespoid one, I guess. I'll have to practice that, dude. So it looks like forward and then a slash to the side. Honey. Herb, nitro shroom, special mushroom, pelvis, high point. Okay, I think we're good. So we'll throw away everything but small bone husk, cut coup scale, unknown skull. Dude, yeah, that last swing is just enough to get a hit off. There's no way that killed one. Two, I believe. Nice. Usually you'd like to see multiple from the dung, and then that's still good though. We'll take them. Oh, my cat scared me. Somebody must have left food behind. We started eating out of the bowl in the dark. Nice. Small bone husk. Okay. There's 2 spots filled. Mystery bone we can chuck. We look good. We've already got our Kelby stuff. Okay, save here. I don't know what they're doing over there, but not my favorite. Loud. What, little guy? What? Dude, yeah, I know. You either ate too fast or I fed you too much, but I don't think it was too much, dog. Okay. Mocholite and 2? Yeah, no, that's what he said. Buddy, you, 1 second. 1 second, buddy. 1 second. No, don't get. God dang it. Let me make a save state so I can reset if I need to. Okay, I'm coming. Come here. Oh, don't run. Don't run. That makes me mad. Why are you running? Why are you running? One second. Okay. That was a perfect turnaround. Well, you don't get in my sink. You're goofy. You're goofy. Yes. That's not true. Yes, my baby. Redstone. Nothing else here. Okay, so hold on. Am I basically just fighting for another Mocholite? That's fine. I'll roll for Mocholite. Is that what I'm doing? So I'm rolling for a Mocholite? Although I don't really want to. I will. That's how we do. Oh my god. There's no way. I didn't just fuck up, did I? Right? Oh my god, we have 4 Mocholite. Oh my god! Alright, I don't think I push it any further than that. That's crazy. Five Mocholite, bro. That's crazy. Oh, you know what would be fun? I should try to get a nice recording of a sleeping Rathalos. I can put that up in the corner. Or down in the corner instead of the fish tank. I'll try to get like a nice recording of something from every game. I wonder if there's like a way to turn invisible in Digimon. No inventory for earth crystals. Oh. Well now hold on. We got 2 pigs. That's crazy. That's crazy. No room for raw meat. We want special mushrooms anyways. Got 6 of those, not bad. Okie dokie. Oh, I didn't get to cut it off. One of the few times where actually coming out in this room is a benefit. Oh, look at that, look at that. Try to grab it. I got a Vescoid behind me. Yep. You're a bitch. At least it didn't paralyze. Hold on. Yep, that's the combo. That's so fast. I gotta get better at like hitting which direction I want to do my second swing on. Oh, I missed it. Alright, so everything's in place. Raw meat. Yeah, no. We're good. We're full on herbs. Oh, I miss. Oh, I miss. We'll get this one, we'll get the other one, we'll get the third one that's still alive. Others. Hold on, wait. Wait, are you the one? Huh, I didn't think, wait. Alright, he's gone, let's get in here. What are you doing? Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I gotta get better at that. You're okay. What? You're okay. Where's my other body? Where's my other body? Oh no. Oh, there it is. Alright, sharpness is back at maximum. Oh, hit him too hard. So then you run back that way, and then you transfer over into the next room, and you kill like one or two over there, I can't remember, and then you pop back in here and you kill all these guys, and you go back down, you kill 1, 2, 3 if you get lucky like I did. Come back up here and then you usually leave. But this is what I was talking about, where the more you learn the map, the faster you can harvest everything, the faster you can harvest everything, the faster you can get here, the more of these you guys you can kill, the more money you can make. I can't believe we just got 5 Mach-Light though. That's actually absurd. That's actually absurd. That's crazy. Alright, so yeah, I gotta... How's that missing? Weak. Weak. So it looks like we have about 14 minutes, so let's keep it going. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm looking at the microphone now. Alright, we got 2 of them, that's good. And we didn't get hit. Yeah, well, one well done meat is like perfect. That's crazy. Getting 5 Mocholite just changed everything. I can't do the combo all of a sudden. I think they last long enough. I might have just wasted a Kelby. Nope, it's still there. Did I waste the one at the start? Where's this one over here? Shit. Shit. Okay, hold on. Did I waste this one? I think I wasted that one. Okay, am I wasting Kelby? I'm wasting Kelby. Shit. Okay. Oh, whoops. How much do we have? It's on the second page. It's not even look. Whoops, I think I just missed 2 of them. It's also like 4 o'clock in the morning, so I can totally see me just having gotten them and then forgetting. Dude, that'd be a sick quality of life if you could get a armor set that harvested faster. Ooh. Like, done. That'd be crazy. Because it takes so long, dude, that it's like, it's gotta be something they took account for. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Yeah, I count with Mississippi's. What of it? It was pretty fucking accurate, wasn't it? Was I off? Okay, we'll grab some over here, go back. Which way are you going? Alright, don't be too far, don't be too far, don't be too far. That was crazy, that was a good kill. Where's the one I killed? Dude, I swear I lose their bodies so fucking fast. Did I cut it in half or some shit? Where is he? Did he get back up? No, there he is. Damn, bro. Am I that blind? He was like invisible, I swear to God. Okay. There should be one more over here. There he is. Perfect. No, don't go up there. Don't go up there. If our weapon's already, is it, I wonder how fast it'll deteriorate. Will it go down another level soon? I think I'm just gonna dip. I think this is the smartest thing to do. Oh, whoops. Oh no. Ah. Alright, I think we're gonna get another warning here soon. We have killed it this run. It's going well. I hope you're doing well. I'm just hanging out with my cat right now. He's sleeping. This is maybe the best individual run I've ever had in a Monster Hunter game. I abused the hell out of save states in RNG. Speaking of which, let's just do one of these just in case. Just in case. I hope you're doing well this fine morning. I'm waiting for all the grocery stores to open. It's so early that, like, it's going to be at least 3 hours until any grocery stores open, I think. Well, maybe not now because I've been playing for another 40 minutes, but nothing is open around me. Is he down? Is he down? Is he down? No. Yep, let's just go. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. It's 2 p.m. Last time I checked, it was like 3 a.m. But again, I've been playing for like 40 minutes, so it's probably almost 4 a.m. here. Maybe even 5 a.m. I don't know. I've been playing for almost 3 hours. Alright, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Before I get paralyzed and freaking lose the run. Oh, it's right there for the taking. But welcome back. So yeah, farming for Zenny, and I need honey, and one of the rewards for this quest is honey. So I can get bonus honey from doing this quest. And then yeah, the Kelby horns and hides stack to 99 in your bag, which is just crazy. So like you can hold so many of them. Alright, we'll turn them in. And then how'd I do? Dude, 5 Machalites insane. 33 and 21, that's ridiculous. But 5 Machalites the craziest part. I abuse the hell out of save states. That's crazy. That saves me so much time. Oh my gosh, that's wild. That's so much Machalite. That should be impossible. It technically is, but... And then what do we get? Oh, we got 3 extra hides. Nice. So, what I did was... I made a save state, and I hit the mining spot a few times, and if I didn't get a Machalite, I left and came back into the... Because it changes every time you leave the mining area, crazily enough. So, the RNG is determined as soon as you walk into each area, which is crazy to think about. So I would leave, and then if in the first 2 I got a Machalite, I'd save state, leave, come back, try to get a Machalite, leave, come back, try to get a Machalite. And I got back-to-back Machalites, and then a 3rd one at the end, and it was crazy. But there's a bunch of items that there's a bunch of cheat codes that give you all items, or like fill all your inventory, or do all of it, and it's like, I don't want to do that. It's like, I still want to grind, but it's like, I don't want to do 36 runs necessarily, and that's with cheats. If you don't use cheats, you're not guaranteed a Machalite, and yeah, you're looking at about 50 runs, 60 runs to get all your Machalite. I've done it before. I did this on the PS2. I don't want to do it again, but I am doing it again. But I'm cheating somewhat. Alright, so we put that away, we keep those, put that away, put that away, put that away, put that away. So here's where things get weird. Dude, that's weird. 4 stacks of these, 1 stack of these. I mean, I did get 3 stacks over here of each, but that's so weird. Alright. Oh, I only need 3 more Machalite. We only need 3 more. Oh my gosh, I'm putting that in the title. 33 out of 36. Done. Yes! Yeah. Yeah, no, and like, I usually don't even like using save states or speed up in my grind, but I did this on the PS2, and again, you're not guaranteed a Machalite, so you have to do it multiple times, and then I think I'm learning that certain quests have certain like percentages for rarity and stuff, and the Kelby Horn quest is the one I farmed on the PS2, has a lower chance for Machalite, I think, which is crazy because I just got insane amounts of Machalite in that last run. But I think it has a lower chance for Machalite versus the food delivery quest, which is like a higher tier. I don't know. I don't actually know, but it feels that way from what I've been doing this time. How much do we have? Oh, nice. We have our... Okay, we actually have a stack. Oh, they don't... Okay, they only stack to 50. Those stack to 99. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Whatever. That is so much money. That's where a lot of my money's hidden right now. Yeah, I can't even play multiplayer on this. This is actually the US version, so I can't connect to the servers that everybody has going. You have to play the Japanese version. Which is why I'm using the dual blades, because if I ever play the Japanese version, which I do want to play the Japanese version, which I might end up doing this grind a 3rd time, I'm gonna not be able to use the dual blades. So I'm gonna use something else. I've heard the lance is the best thing in the game. In the last couple of days, but like all my research hasn't told me anything about the lance. Yeah, okay. And it's just like, I don't know, it's like kind of blowing my mind. Because like now all of a sudden it's just like everything I'm seeing is like, hey, try the lance. Hey, try the lance. And it's like, where was this? Where was this a year ago when I first did this challenge? Um, but now I'm seeing it everywhere. Now I'm seeing it everywhere. I'm literally like I'm starting to see the term headlock. And it's like, bro, I was looking up Monster Hunter 1 best weapon class Monster Hunter 1. Monster Hunter PS2 best weapon to use. And like I got nothing. Uh okay, that would make sense. So, let me ask you this. Since I don't have access to the full game, I'm playing the offline version. Um, I was looking at farming Rathalos as many times as I could stomach for as much loot as I could stomach. If I worked on getting a Rathalos weapon while I was still only this far into the game, and I chose to do a lance, would I run into any other fire enemies besides Rathalos? So like, would if I made a giant fucking effort to get a Rathalos lance, which is apparent, I think it's called the Prominence Lance. If I got that lance, would I be able to use it for the rest of this offline playthrough, or would I run into another fire dragon and just fucking realize I've wasted a ton of time? Because I really want to make a fire weapon out of Rathalos parts, but I also feel like if I run into another fire dragon, I'm just going to cry. I actually read that that was why one of these weapon, I think it's the ones I'm actually using, one of the dual blades is so terrible because they don't usually have elements on them. And I'm pretty sure it's the ones I'm using now. But like, I was actually excited because it was just like, well, I'm going to be so mad if I fucking lock in to X amount of Machilite, build a weapon, and then all of a sudden the next dragon I'm hunting is fucking resistant to the element I picked. Because I almost did that on the PS2. I was gonna farm Rathalos and try. There's a fire, sword, and shield combo that Rathalos can make, and I was gonna work on it. And I didn't end up doing it because I didn't want to. And then when I got to Kut-Ku, I was just like, oh, bro, there's no way. I was gonna be so like, oh, I'm gonna fucking destroy the next dragon, and then it's just like it's gonna resist my fire sword, and it's like, oh, bro, what is this? I eventually got to the desert and the sword would have done well, but it's just like, ah. Will there be monsters weak or at least neutral to fire? Sorry, I was asking that wrong. Dude, I've been up since 1 a.m. I've been streaming for 3 hours almost since 1 a.m. I shouldn't be awake. I'm sorry if I'm being dumb. That's my bad. But yeah, so if I make a fire weapon now from Rathalos, will I encounter any dragons that will resist it? So, like, will all the rest of the dragons be weak? And that's obviously excluding Wrath because I can kill Wrath. Because I know there's... Well, except for Kut-Ku, because I know Kut-Ku would obviously... He'd be resistant to fire. There's the Cephalodrome? The big sand shark that looks like Garchomp. Well, I guess Garchomp looks like Cephalodrome. And then I don't know what's after that. I've never made it past the desert. The desert is as far as I've ever gotten in this game. So, like, I guess, yeah, are there any more fire dragons after that? I could Google it. Okay. Alright, so wait, hold on. That gives me hope, because doesn't this game, since it doesn't have multiplayer, doesn't this game end early? So, like, that should be good then, right? So I should make a fire weapon. I might make a lance. Okay, okay. Oh, there was one right by me. I could hear it. I might actually just have to look into when this game ends, because I actually have no idea. Because again, it's the offline version, and most information about this game is really... Well, I shouldn't say most information. Most people's information about this game isn't super great, because... And I haven't, like, looked up all the wiki stuff, because I've been trying not to spoil it too much. But every time somebody talks about playing this game, they go, oh, well, I'm going to get the other version in the patch. And it's like, well, shit. How far did you make it? Like, you didn't even talk about your playthrough. Like, where did... So, like, I guess I'm just going to have to actually look up on the wiki or something where this version of the game ends. I know I get the desert, but I'm not sure how much further after the desert it goes. Hey, how's it going? I am once again up way too early, and the grocery stores are not open. Nothing's open. So we're hunting some monsters. Nice. I was gonna harvest herb, I thought. You know what? Actually, we'll get that on the way out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to do a dual blade playthrough, unless it goes just tits up, just fucking goes to shit, and I can't fucking do anything about, like, the dragon I'm fighting at the, like, time, or worm, or whatever I'm fighting. But I want to use the dual blades because they're unique to this version of the game. But yeah, if they start sucking so bad I can't do anything, I'll stop using them. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I hope work's going well. I'm just, again, waiting for the grocery stores to open up so that I can run to all the grocery stores, and then I will be back to working on things, figuring things out, and playing some video games. Nice. Okay, so I think the only one I know of right now is the Cutlass. Oh wait, I don't need to come back here. I'm wasting time. Wasting time. And I can't make the Cutlass yet, so... It's got water element as well. I don't know if that's good or bad. Alright, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh god. Okay, hold on. Oh. You're okay. Oh, no. I hit my controller against my leg. that's perfect. No, get over there, quick. Oh, that sucks. Let's get rid of these. But I hope you guys are having good days. Like I said, I'm just hanging out. I got up at 1 o'clock this morning. My mom didn't message me back about getting to her destination, so I hope she's just enjoying herself and having a good birthday. Very unlike her, though, to not say that she got to her destination safe, though. She's big on that. She's always big on saying she got somewhere safe, so it's kind of weird that she didn't say anything. But that's okay. She's an adult. It's not my favorite, but honestly, it's not the worst game I've ever played to do goofy shit like this in. One of the worst ones I've ever played is Dragon's Dogma, where like... Oh, wait, shit. Whoops. Okay. Well, we'll be... She did not respond about those yet, but... I'm gonna go get veggies today. I'm gonna go get, Why does it keep... See, I need to figure out... Is it just like, is it like... Okay. I wonder if it's like how long the notification pops up for. It's freaking me out. Alright, so let's go buff. Combo. Alright, no, I missed. Alright, so big whiffs. Get our stamina back. Nice. Yeah, because those things are gone, right? Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's get our harvesting in. Dung first. I'll have to look into that. Truth be told, it's probably just set to whatever the basic one is because I didn't expect anybody to give me any bits. Tells you how great old Ginger Tech is. Freaking coming in every day and being the #1. You probably are #1 for like almost everything now. Judging by how many points you said you had the other day, you will have to be one of my most watched people. Unless Seo's here. Is Seo hanging out? No, Seo left. Seo's here a lot, but I don't think Seo has ever actually chatted. I think they've lurked for like the last year and a half without ever chatting. Which is why I made them a moderator, because I do trust them, but like I just thought it was funny that they would be my first moderator because they didn't actually like... I don't even know if they actually watch. I think they have multiple monitors and they've always had me up on one of the monitors. And like I don't know what that means, but like I've always like appreciated it. But like I just think it's really funny because every time I ask them about something, they're just like, sorry, yep, I had you on lurk. And it's just like, that's so funny. It's like, again, I love the support, but like I don't know if he's ever actually watched me. Which cracks me up. But like again, I love the support. I just it confuses the shit out of me because my brain doesn't know how to interpret it. Okay, so we already have earth crystals. That's good. I love Dragon's Dogma. I have a Dragon's Dogma playthrough I could pick up any day now. Any day now. But Dragon's Dogma copyrighted one of my videos on, they didn't copyright, whatever it's called. They didn't strike me, but they were like, hey, that's ours. And it was for a fucking dragon roar. And it's like, bro, your whole game's fucking dragon roars. Like, how you gonna copyright me for a dragon roar? I don't even know. I think he just puts me on in the background and like, which is fine, but like, I think he like mutes me too. Because sometimes I'm like, I have a weird like stalker-ish issue. I guess, I don't know really what to like call them, because like they totally stalk me and they follow me around, but it turns out that they do it for like 4 or 5 people. So it's just like, am I special? Like, like, what's the difference between a crazy person and a stalker? Like, can multiple people have the same stalker, or is that just a crazy person? Like, I'm genuinely asking. It sounds like a funny question, like a joke, but like genuinely, what's the difference? Because like for like the last year and a half, I thought I had a stalker. But it turns out that they're just like a shitty person who like harasses people in the Dark Cloud 2 community, and they have like, dude, they were in Reezy's stream the other day. I can't prove it, but like, well, actually, it's not true. I can prove it. I took a screenshot of it, but I help with Dark Cloud is my stalker. I don't know if they have multiple personality disorder or what, but that is the only account that they have that they will not directly fight with me. But when that guy yesterday was like, hey, you have me blocked, and I started looking into it, I help with Dark Cloud donated to freaking Reezy, but they weren't talking or in the stream when I checked. But when that guy said, hey, you blocked me or whatever, I help with Dark Cloud donated, and it was like, bro, don't tell me that's them, because I don't have you blocked and I've never spoken to you. I don't know who you are. And it was like, don't tell me that's them on another account. But it's like, it's weird, dude, because like, again, they stalk me, but they stalk a bunch of people. But depressingly, I have an entire folder on my PC of all of their different alt accounts. And hilariously, I help with Dark Cloud is the only one that they'll talk to me, but I've caught them talking about me and like just the goofiest ways. Like, they'll make an account when they get angry, and they make accounts called like Abstracted Advocant, and they'll stream Dark Cloud 2 pretending to be me, and it's just like, I thought for a moment, it's like, oh shit, maybe this person went to that stream and thought it was me. But if that's the case, why would they try to go back to the stream and then see that they're banned? If they had just gone to my stream the first time and saw that they were banned, it would have been like, oh, well, that's an easy fix. But there was nothing to fix. So it's just like, there's no way that... I don't know. Either they met them the first time and then decided to go back, which I don't think would happen, or the first time they showed up, they were already banned. But like, I don't know. Their streams are so weird that if you ever actually join one of their streams, there's, I don't know. They're just weird. I have one recorded. They're weird. I almost... And if anybody ever wants, like, a clip of them, I have a 60-second clip that's, like, short enough for, Discord, so I can send it to people. But, like, this person's insane. It's, like, it's actually wild. But whenever they stream, they always stream their bedroom. So, like, you know it's so weird. You know, we're all weird, but, like, this person's genuinely insane. Like, what they say to their mom, and, like, it's so weird. Like, they're yelling at their mom, because, well, I should start this off with, like, the full clip. They're yelling about how the world is full of slave people, and everybody's a slave to, like, corruption in their minds, and, like, women are the lesser species, and they waste their privilege. And then her poor mom gets involved, because she's like, hey, don't talk like that. And she just starts laying into her mom. And it's just like, oh, God. But, like, I would have had a longer recording of the whole thing, but depressingly, it's kind of weird I'm even saying this, but depressingly, my requests for them to be banned went through, and they got banned, but it's just wild, man. But again, I Help with Dark Cloud is the one account where, like, I've caught them in other streams, and they're just like, Abstract Advocat got me banned on my other account. It was a really good name this time. And it's just like, bro, like, you can't be saying that. It's like, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Like, that's proof that, like, I've caught you. It's like, you don't have proof of anything. You're just a slanderous blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, okay, you're gonna get banned, and they're banned. Now they're gonna be mad again at me. And it's just like, oh my God. But I just, unless it's Reezy or somebody I know, I don't watch Dark Cloud anymore. I just can't. I just can't. And it's like, fuck, bro. It's like, not this shit again. But yeah, when I saw I Help with Dark Cloud donate but not comment, it was like, I don't want to believe this is them. But as I thought about it last night, it's just like, I don't know. It caught me so off guard that that person was just like, yeah, but I'm banned from your stream. And it's just like... It's just, that doesn't make... and I have unban requests on. Like, you can request an unban. So if he didn't feel like he was... He still hasn't. That's the one thing cracking me up. They never requested... Did I already get this one? They never requested an unban. I would have done it, and just... It just doesn't make any sense to me. And that's the only solution I can make, is that it was crazy person, and they were basic, and it makes me feel crazy that this is how it goes. This is how it goes. But, like, the fact that they donated right after saying that, it's just like, bro, it's like, that's all I need. But I'm pretty much done with the Dark Cloud 2 community, unless somebody asks me to play it, because obviously in that situation, I'm gonna have people hanging out who want to see me play Dark Cloud 2, and if the person shows up and gets weird, at least I'm not alone. Because, dude, I've got, like, a year's worth of videos of them showing up, and I'm just alone. Like, again, I have less than 1 viewer on average. Actually, it's gone up now, thanks to Ginger Tech and everybody. And, like, and I got stuff I want to do in it. It's just, like, again, I've taken month breaks and been like, oh, shit, let me post my really cool Spheda shot on Reddit. And then all of a sudden they show up in one of my WoW streams. And it's like, bro, why are you here? Oh, you saw it on Reddit. There was times on the fucking, I used the Discord twice. I talked to Hidden Castle once, and he was trying to get me to buy a memory card, which I will never stop talking. It was so weird. I think he was trying to get me to buy a modded memory card for my PS2, but it didn't make any sense to me. If you see a VIP next to somebody's name, that means they were here the day I got affiliate. We were all hanging out together, and they were the ones that helped me get that last little push to get affiliate. So if you see a VIP next to somebody's name, that is why. Dude, I slept like a rock. I knew as soon as I woke up, and I was like, okay, I gotta wait to get on stream because they're gonna harass the shit out of me. But I woke up at, I think, 1:12. Dude, I was like a brick. And this is gonna sound so terrible. I know I slept good when I accidentally kicked the shit out of my cat when I wake up. No, so since my mom's out of town, everybody gets a little weird. The only one that doesn't get weird is my my cat Jiraiya. He sleeps in my crotch until he gets too warm, and then he sprawls out like on my feet. But the problem, like, so what I basically just said was I kick my cat. What essentially happens is I wake up and I go to turn over to check my phone, and he's like essentially in a giant hammock between my legs, and I throw him. And I know that's how I slept good, because normally when I wake up, I'm like, I don't want to be alive. I don't want to be here. Don't open your eyes. If you open your eyes, there's less of a chance you can go back to sleep. Keep your eyes closed. Just keep your eyes closed. Just keep your eyes closed. Okay, I have to get up. Check for a cat. And then, like, I usually try to lift my legs up and see if there's a cat there. But yeah, if I sleep like a rock, I'll wake up and just be like, huh, oh, what time is it? And I'll fucking launch him. But no, when my mom's not around, the dog is all weird, because, like, he sleeps with her, so when she's not around, he's all like, where's my mom? And what sucks is, like, he's so bad about it that, like, even if I sleep with him, he still freaks out, which makes me feel terrible, but I try my best. Sometimes I'll sleep with him, and he'll sleep like a rock on, like, night 2 or 3 if she's gone for, like, a week or so. But, like, sometimes I sleep out in the living room, and it's just, like, it doesn't help. It doesn't do anything for him. I usually take him on walks and stuff to, like, get him some exercise while she's gone. But honestly, she hasn't been taking him on walks to get exercise. So, like, I don't think he's really dying. I'll probably throw the ball for him today. I'll probably hop off here when I want to go to the grocery, because I want to get some fresh, I want to get some broccoli, I want to get some bell peppers, I want to get some onion, I'm going to make some fajitas. Fajitas! Is that how does Ross say it? Fajitas! And you know what? Hold on, tangent. Fuck all the people who are like, if you remove the laugh track from Friends, it's kinda creepy, bro. Fuck you. Fuck you. That show's funny. I'll fight you. I'll fight you right now. That show's funny. Is it always the best? No. But that show was forward for its time. Do some of the, like, stereotypes land? No. Oh god, oh my god, I'd be so dead. Stop. Stop, we'd be so dead. But they did their best. Wait, hold on. The fluffy fool. Oh, dude. I honestly, so this is something I was talking about this the other day. This is something my mom and I are working on, because we didn't realize it was a trauma we have. And I'm not sure which it is. This is so easily diagnosable. But we both can't stand the sound of certain, like, certain things, just certain sound. For instance, I've never in my, like, I can't chew gum for longer than, like, 30 seconds. Um, it feels wrong. It feels wrong to chew gum for longer than 30 seconds, because if my mom ever caught me chewing gum, she would be so mad, and it'd be like, spit it out! She fucking hated the sound of chewing gum. And if you chewed with your mouth open, you were not getting the rest of your meal, and you were going to bed. And again, that's things we're learning are triggers. But I am learning that I have triggers, and I knew one growing up my entire life, because, like, I would tell people about it, and they would do it to me, and I used to remember getting so mad that, like, I would think, like, oh, if I could, I'd smack your fucking, like, mouth. If I could, I'd reach across this table and smack your mouth. But, like, my cat scratching, like, the walls, to wake me up, or a door to get out, because, like, the door got shut or something. But, like, if I'm sleeping and I fucking hear the of her fucking digging something, dude, my eyes will fucking, and I'm just like, must destroy. I don't know what it is, but it's obviously a trigger. But, like, I get it from my mom, and I never knew growing up that it was a thing. I just knew my mom got mad if you chewed with your mouth open or if you chewed gum. Yeah. My mom, and again, this is one of those things, my mom and I are learning. I'm trying to be better with my cat, but sometimes I swear to God she does it just to wake me up. But my mom gets so mad that she told somebody to spit their gum out at work the other day, and I was just like, I don't think I've ever been in a position where I could tell somebody that came into my place of work to be like, spit it out! Like, what the fuck, but nope, that is one thing that my mom and I are working through, because dude, at one point, dude, she just straight up trash talked one of my girlfriends because she was just like, oh, you mean the fucking mouth chewer? And it was just like, Jesus Christ, mom, leave her alone. But yeah, we've learned that my mom literally cannot handle it. It's like something that she is programmed to fuck. It's like a fucking, um, beavers. Beavers can't, like, they literally can't hear the sound of running water, or other, like, they go insane. Yep, nope, it's one of those things. It's so easily Googleable. I'm guessing it's fucking autism, dude, because I guarantee I'm on the spectrum. I've never been diagnosed, and I hate saying I have autism because I'm undiagnosed. But, like, dude, I could fill a goddamn checklist. I need to get diagnosed, but I have serious trauma from my last therapist because she was the biggest bitch on the fucking west coast of the United States. I would dox her if it weren't for the fact that it would just get me in trouble and nothing would happen to her. Yeah, and it's another thing is, like, I don't want to get, like, I want to get a serious therapist or psychiatrist or whoever it is, because, like, it's one of those things where, like, I don't want to be a kid in the 90s where I go in and they're like, you got ADD, and it's like, okay, I'm not trying to get diagnosed with it. It's like, I want to know if I have it. And again, it's just, I've got major PTSD because the one time I did actually go and spend a bunch of time trying to find a psychiatrist or a therapist. I can't actually remember. It's been like 6 years, dude. It was pre-pandemic when I went to my first therapist, psychiatrist, like, sit down and talk. And dude, it was one of the worst experiences of my life to just straight up be told that, like, there's nothing wrong with me and I'm just pessimistic. And, like, it was like, I don't know how you've been employed your whole life. Where'd my little deer go? Oh dear. Where's my deer? Did I harvest it? No. Am I crazy? Did I harvest it? I feel like I can't form full sentences. Dude, that's another thing. When I was a child, one of my cousins told me that I looked stupid because I repeat everything I say a second time after I've said it. And it's like, that's probably something like on the spectrum for autism. But like, it's just, again, it's one of those things like, that's the family I come from. It's like, who the fuck says that to somebody? It's like, what the fuck? So what if I repeat everything a second time, like, without actually saying it? ODD. OCD? Or is ODD a thing? I don't actually know what ODD is. I mean, I could Google it if you don't want to tell me. Yeah. I agree with you, and I probably would say the exact same thing. Um, but yeah, that's... Yeah. Power tripping power officials, or power tripping high officials don't usually like to be told what is and isn't worth being in trouble. But yeah, no, I would probably say the exact... Yeah, I would probably say the exact same thing. Oh, yeah, okay. Dude, honestly, I probably would have gotten smacked with that when I was younger, too. I was just talking about this the other day. I was part of a little shithead group for 1 year that was like, yeah, I got 40, like, after-school detentions. Dude, I got 6 in-school detentions, and I got this, and I got that. And it was just like, I remember I was always at the bottom of the list, and it was just like, damn, how are you guys getting in trouble so much? Like, I just can't keep up. How are you guys doing it? How are you getting in so much trouble? Um, and yeah, it was just, I wanted attention. Yeah, no, it's beyond, it's insane. It's crazy to even think what police forces used to do before, like, everything changed. I probably should have killed those two guys, but I'm gonna take this one out. Nope. There we go. How'd we do? Oh, we did really well, actually. 38 and 17. Hell yeah, bro. That's perfectly fine. Alright, so we need 2 more Mocholite. We got 5 minutes. We can do this, right? We can do this. Right? Right? We got 5 minutes. Um, just in case. Ah, damn, no Kutku scales. Son of a bitch! Climb! Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that's... I like to think that they eventually formed consciences for all the horrible things that they've done, but it's usually not that. It's usually the good ones who realize how much corruption there is, but I don't know. I like to think that there's karma in the universe, but I don't know. Dude, our police force was so small in the village I lived in that, like, literally, if you called the police on a kid, they were showing up. Damn, it's, like, just too bright. Can I... What's that look like? Does that look better? Ah, is that too dark? Is that too dark? Does that ruin it? 2, 4, 5, 6. Damn, nice. Okay, hold on. Hell yeah. Oh, damn. Damn. I lost a classmate when I was in high school, but I haven't kept up with anybody from my school I graduated 12 years ago, which is kind of crazy to even say out loud now, but yeah, I haven't kept up with anybody from my class. That's crazy. Sorry to hear that. Hope if you were close to them, I hope you are doing well. If you weren't close to them, I'm still sorry for your loss, but stacking honey. Good stuff. Ah, I knew the kind. I had a kid, I swear to God, I can't remember exactly, he could have been lying. But I think he was 19, turning 20, and the school kicked him out. But I distinctly remember this dude, like, being a dude, and it was like, he's a bit old. But if I remember correctly, he was a senior in freshman English. And, like, I never saw him again, so he either actually did graduate somehow as a senior with a freshman English credit. But it was just like, it's like, this is a dude. Like, how old are you when you're a freshman? I graduated when I was almost 18, so 14. So I was like 13 or 14, and I was like, this guy's gotta be 18 or 19. Oh, damn, the neighbor bully, too. That's the worst kind of bully. Damn. So, yeah, pretty much the same thing. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's too much for me. I'm not even a part of it, and I feel like I want it out. Oh my God, it's too tiring. Where's it at? Yes! 34, baby! Okay. So what's crazy is we're technically done. Being troglodyte, bro. That's called empathy, and it makes you a good person. But we've got more stuff to collect. I think we're actually good on collecting stuff, to be honest. I think we're just farming money. Well, that's fucking terrible. This is what happens when you inhale fucking shit fumes. I'm really interested to see how much money I have, because again, we need like 2,500. I think is it 5,000? I think we need 5,000 per armor piece. And then the boots, yeah, no, the hat costs 2,500. And then the boots cost 57,000 Zenny, my bad. Isn't that just absurd? Yeah, no, do what you need to. But don't worry, they're female-only pink boots. Fashionista. I will. You know what's really crazy though? Speaking of all this talk about my fucking, and again, I don't know what to call it because like I thought they were my stalker, and again, maybe they are my stalker. I don't know what the technical term for it is, but I eventually found out that there were other people in the Dark Cloud 2 community that they harass. Um, it was one of the weirdest and most validating things though, because I was in this speedrunner stream and he was like, "No, no, get out of here!" And all of a sudden, what the weirdest thing was, it was like I knew the person he was yelling at. It was like, "No, they come to my I know this person. No, what are you talking about?" And he was like, "Yeah," and they start talking in different languages. "Yeah, we'll translate it, bro." Oh, I'm basically explaining, so when I was talking about earlier, the person who makes all the multiple accounts and stuff like that, I was in a speedrunner stream one time, and he, like, started yelling at this person, and I was like, "Why are you yelling at this person? Like, I know this person." And he was like, "Do they ever start talking in foreign languages?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Translate it. Go into Google Translate and put it in, and then put English, and then, like, auto-translate." And like lo and behold, it was them pretending to be other people, and then like when they started to get angry at you, they just start like cussing at you in different languages. Um and it was just like, oh my god. But anyways, the reason I brought that back up was, hilariously, this is the first game I ever had to ban somebody in. I don't even, it had to be a year ago. I'll have to look up when I first played this game. But I think it was a year ago. But this guy showed up, and he was super cool. He knew a bunch about the game. He watched almost all my streams of it. But every time I'd get in a fight with anything, he would spam big walls of die. Just die, 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 until the fight was over. And one day, I was getting my ass beat by a Bullfango, and he said something. It was just like, "Yes, finally, it's gonna happen." And I was like, "Wait, are you hoping I die?" And he was like, "Yes, finally." And it was just like, oh my god, wait, what? Why? Why do you want me to die? Oh. And like, it just all of a sudden clicked that this guy had been talking to me totally normal. And then anytime I'd get in a fight, he'd be like, die, 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 die. And it's like, what is going on? So finally, I have no idea what his deal was. But he got mad because I was doing this. I was grinding to beat Rathalos, and it was my first time ever playing this game, so I was still learning it. And I was playing it on a PS2 with an Elgato, so I had input lag. So it was just like, bro, I'm doing my best. But finally, I fought Rathalos, and he was just like, I honestly have no idea what that says, but I'm gonna guess with context that it says, what, you can't read something else, or you can't read anything but English, or you can only read English. I have no idea what that says. But like, I finally fought Rathalos, and he was like, "You're taking too long," and he left. And it was like, bro, come on, you're not even gonna actually watch me once I fight like Rathalos. So I ended up losing, and he showed back up the next day and was just like, "Hey, how did the fight go? Like, I saw you being a coward the whole time." And it was like, I wasn't being a coward. I was learning how to fight Rathalos. Like, what the fuck ever, dude. Like, whatever. Whatever. And I tried to ignore him. And it was like, it was a few days. It wasn't that day. But it was a few days later, I fought Rathalos, and I don't think anybody was there. I fought him all by myself, I think. I don't think anybody was there to celebrate with me. But the next day, I was like, "Hey, did you see it? Did you see it?" And he was like, "No." "What?" And it's like, dude, I fought Rathalos. So for a week, I harassed him in my chat about watching me fight Rathalos, and he said he never watched it. And finally, when the VOD disappeared, I had had enough, and I just fucking laid into. I don't even remember how bad it was. If I remember correctly, I didn't even post it because I got so angry. that I didn't want to show how fucking lame I acted. But looking back at it, I hope I did post it. But it was just like, dude, it was like I finally did it. Like I finally beat the boss. Like I know I took forever, and like you're not even gonna fucking give me credit when I finally deserve it. But oh, the big thing. I fought the day you're taking forever, like why you're just running away, you coward. He asked me to fight Rathalos and I like saved my game and was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And like I was trying to give it my most earnest attempt and he like, yeah, he called me a coward and everything. And it was like, whatever, bro. But it's like I don't even have a problem when people like backseat and stuff. It's just like don't be mad if I do things my way. It's like I love backseating. I love when people try to be like, hey, you know, if you go like section 7 to 8 to 9, it's been time to actually be faster. I know it looks faster to go 9, 8, 7, but 7, 8, 9 is actually the faster way. And it's like, dude, okay, cool. And then I try it and I'm like, you know what? It does not feel good. I'm gonna stick with the old way. And if they get mad at me, I'm done with that, dude. I don't have time for people who act like that. It's like I love getting advice, I love chatting with people, but if you can't handle that I'm gonna maybe keep playing my way, I'm sorry. And it took me a while to learn that. Again, I was talking to Ginger Tech and actually I think it was you, Candid. Um, but we were talking about this a few days ago. But like, there's toxic positivity, where it's like you can't create a safe space for everybody, because like that means creating a safe space for your bullies, and it's like you can't do that. It's like I can't do that. It's like I'm too fucking fragile first and foremost. But it's like I also just can't tolerate when it's just like I had this one guy, he always got weird in my chats. I think he was doing, like, I'm gonna say something, but I mean something totally different, and if you know what I mean, because I'm saying all this, you know what I mean. But if you don't know what I mean, I'm sorry you don't know what I mean, but, like, I'm trying to describe it as best I can without being offensive, but I'm gonna describe it in the best way that I can. I think this guy would come in. I'm gonna go with Pinion. I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb and take a shot. But I swear this guy would come in and get like a feel for whatever game I was playing, and then he would just get fucking high on opioids and talk about the most random shit. Oh shit, I'm wasting my pickaxe. Oops. It was wild. He would just talk about the wildest things. And it was just like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like you come in here all the time, and you know Dark Cloud. But like, I finally called it quits. And it was like I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think he was talking about, and again, have whatever fetish you want so long as it doesn't hurt anybody. If you're not hurting anybody, I don't give a shit. I'm probably not gonna ask. I just don't have that kind of curiosity. I've only ever met one fetish that didn't hurt other people in reality. But I didn't like it, and I'll be honest, I'll say it right now. I'm sorry if this affects you, but furry vor, not for me, bro. I have accidentally ended up in 2 furry vor streams without realizing where I am, and it made me so uncomfortable. I got nothing wrong with furries, but yeah, specifically furry vor, twice now. I've ended up in Dark Cloud 2 furry vor streams, and yeah, the roleplay going on just fucking... I was not ready for it. I just... Yeah, again, I got nothing wrong with enjoying what you're enjoying, but yeah, it's just twice now that I've joined into furry vor streams, and it's just like, I kind of know what you guys are talking about, and I'm 29 years old, and I'm uncomfortable. I'm just gonna leave. And it's just like, yeah, I can't do it. I can't. It's the only time. Now, obviously, there's all the ones that hurt other people, and I'm not cool with that. But that's the only one that's never actually hurt anybody, like, in the physical plane, because it's not real. It's roleplay. But that fucking, I can't do it, bro. Listening to a grown man talking about eating his viewers just... I don't know, man. Again, I don't want to shame anybody, but it's the only time I've ever just been like, I feel like I need to shower after being in a Twitch stream. Like, y'all fucking triggered me. I don't know how it's happening, but I feel dirty. Yeah, it's like, it's the one time I've ever just been like, and I done with the internet today. Sorry anybody who else was streaming, I'm not watching today. Oh my god. The worst part is, one time I was in a stream, and the guy, you could tell the guy was suddenly like, oh, whoops, yeah, sorry my guy. But like, I was talking to him about Dark Cloud, because he was so excited to talk to me about Dark Cloud fishing, because he was into, it was so, and I'll never forget it, because he was into, specifically, Finny Frenzy breeding. And it was, and now I'm saying it out loud, it's just like, oh, fucking great. But it was like, oh, dude, I've got so much information about the aquarium in Dark Cloud 2. I can tell you anything you want about the Dark Cloud 2 aquarium. And then, like, one of his chatters started asking, and I'm not even going to bring up what they were asking about. And he immediately went into roleplay mode, and then was just like, oh, sorry, Abstract. Yeah, never mind. Just give me a second. And it was just like, oh, God. It was like, son of a bitch. But, no, I joined one the other day. Well, it was actually about a week ago, because I was just like, you know what? I'm going to watch some Dark Cloud 2. And I joined one, and it was just like, nope, I can't do it. He's literally pretending to eat one of his viewers right now. It's like, I can't fucking do this, bro. It's just like, I got no judgment between two... Oh, sorry, my nose is itchy. Between two consenting adults. Do whatever you want. But for fuck's sakes, dude. I'm trying to watch videos of a 20-year-old game. And whenever I see, like, oh, shit, somebody's streaming Dark Cloud 2. They got 20 people watching. Fuck, dude, they're fishing. I wonder what's going on. Oh, fuck me. Yes. Absolutely. I don't even feel like, I don't even know what the fucking test is that they fucking have for that. Is it the Bechdel test? Is that how you test fucking sentience? That shit's wild. Although, Lola Bunny passes. No. And again, it's not even that. It's not even the role-playing as animals. It's nothing to do with the furry. And I guess now that I'm saying this out loud, there's probably just vor. I never even thought about that. I guess there is probably, yeah, but I guess that would just be cannibalism. Oh, Bechdel. Oh, is that women? Yeah, it's women and media. What am I thinking of? What is the sentience test? Oh, fuck you, dude. He's in the one place I can't kill him. Oh, yeah, fuck you, bro. You just got too cocky. Welcome to God. Their names are Cyclone and Typhoon. Speaking of Dark Cloud, what's the difference between the first and second game? I've never played them or know anything about them, but they're always recommended. So essentially, think of them as Final Fantasy games in that they have the same world, basically. Like, the world building's the same, of like magic and swords. And then they have like the same enemies. So like Final Fantasy has like the Behemoth, and it's got Bahamut, and Gilgamesh makes multiple returns and all that other stuff. However, the actual story and plot are like, they're different. They're not related. They're different universes, but everything's the same. It's the same because everything's cheap. And it's cheap to reuse models and assets. But essentially, they're basically roguelikes where you can save. The whole game is randomized from, like, pretty much top to bottom. The dungeons are always different. The loot's always different. The enemies are in different places. But the enemies are the same. The loot's the same. It's just all randomized. But, yeah, definitely, if you decide to play one... I don't actually know what that is. I'd have to check out what that means. If you decide to play one... oh, shit, I never even got my... We gotta go get Machilite. Definitely play the second one. But that doesn't mean the first one's bad. It's just the second one's better. However, if you play the second one and you like it, definitely play the first one. Because there's so many, like, references to the second game. Or, there's so many references to the first game in the second game. So when you play the first game, you'll, like, very clearly... Oh, I already got this one. You'll very clearly get the references because, again, you've played the second game, so you'll see them in the first game. And then, again, the first game's not bad. It's just old. It's rough. It didn't age incredibly well. But I will say, if you've only ever played Dark Cloud 2 and you switch to Dark Cloud 1... it makes Dark Cloud 1 a better game because Dark Cloud 1 has a natural speed up mode. So if you play Dark Cloud 1 second, it will feel like you're on fucking crack, bro. I actually, when I play Dark Cloud 2 sometimes, I will hit square trying to speed up the game because the speed up in Dark Cloud 1 is so fucking addicting. But, yeah, Dark Cloud 1 is definitely the weaker game by far. But it's not a bad game. It's not a bad game. Honestly, I love Dark... At this... Oh, wait, did I just... Oh, dude, that's his tail. I just fucking harvested his tail. I'm honestly, at this point, I think a bigger fan of Dark Cloud 1. I just don't think it's even close to being fair because I don't... Oh, sorry, little baby. I don't think they knew exactly what they were doing with Dark Cloud 1 yet. It was their flagship game. But, like, if you put Sphida in better fishing in Dark Cloud 1, better game. It'd be the better game. It wouldn't even be close. It wouldn't even be close. Yes. When I sit down and play the games, I genuinely enjoy playing Dark Cloud 1. Yeah, the first one has more soul. It has better grinding. I like the grinding more because there's no restrictions. In Dark Cloud 2, there's weird weapon restrictions and they're stupid. But you're free to do whatever you want in Dark Cloud 1. The Giorama's better. The Giorama has just so much better soul. The houses and everything in, like, the first game are just better. There's no argument about that. You have more freedom in the second game, but it's like the whole, like, the open world's so much bigger, and it's like, yeah, but is it better? Is it better? And it's like, wow. Oh, fuck me. Oops. So, the second game is... It's a bit long. If you want to do all the side stuff in the second game, it gets to be a bit long. But yeah, the first game's like 30-40 hours, just pretty much no matter what. I easily took 80 hours. Bro, respect. Mad respect. My first playthrough, I think, took 89 hours to beat Demon Shaft and everything. And I only know that off the top of my head because I used to tell people it took me 100 hours. And then when I went back and checked, it said 89, and I was super embarrassed that I was lying to people because I take pride in my playtimes. Dog, I feel it. No, I feel it, man. I respect that. That's how I play. Which is funny because I grind. I don't actually, like, a lot of people are like, I explore every corner of the map. I delve every area possible. I do. And it's just like, I don't even, like, if I did that too, dude, I'd never finish a game. I just grind. I just like grinding. I should actually be taking those, but I don't want them. So if I wasn't resetting for Machilite right now, I would throw away those whetstones for the mini whetstone I had. Because it's just better. But obviously I want Machilite. Yeah, I suck at exploring everything. I'm one of those people who will fill out the map as much as possible, but that makes me miss something around a corner because I just filled out the map and it went bink and it filled out. But, like, I didn't go all the way around the corner and there was a chest around the corner. I'm so bad about shit like that and it makes me so mad. Oh. Makes me mad. Hate that shit, bro. Oh, no, don't even sweat it, dog. Up through Draika, I would search every corner. I did not explore the entire. The prison's pretty rough. The prison's like exactly what I was just describing. There's a lot of times in the prison where if you don't run back down the prison or up the prison or whichever way you came from, you might miss something. So like I don't blame you. Actually, I will spoil this right here and now. If you get every teleporter, which usually later in the game, it will show you a like a complete list of where all the chests are on the map. It'll show all the chests. So I will spoil that. So if you just come back later, it's easier. Yeah. That's a spoiler, but it's a good spoiler. It doesn't ruin anything. Yes, we got our Machilite. Okay. Yeah, it removes stress. Alright, that's it. We're 36 at 36. How much time do we have? Oh, bro. Yes. Let's end this episode. And I think we're going to switch to some Rogue Galaxy. Because it's still pitch black outside, so what time is it? Oh, there's my phone. It's so dark I can't even see my phone. Dude, I was just bitching about this. Why does Walmart not open till 8 a.m.? Why is it not even 6 a.m.? But alright, so yeah, I've got 2 hours of Rogue Galaxy grinding I can do. Unless somebody wants to see Pokemon. Oh, I forgot to check out Salt. Yeah, I was gonna at least add it to my wish list, but I fell asleep so fast last night. When I go down, dude, I go down hard. Which I usually say goodbye in a stream, or like I'm taking off, or like I'm gonna lurk or something. And if I don't say I'm taking off or I'm gonna lurk or something, you can almost always guarantee that I have fallen asleep in the lamest way possible. I've usually fallen asleep with a pillow under my chest like this, my arms like this, playing on my Game Boy with my phone in front of me, kicking my legs. Just fucking, like, middle school style. And then, like, dude, I don't know what it is. After, like, 10 or 12 Pokemon in, like, the 3DS or shiny, just shiny hunting in general, my brain's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like counting sheep. That'd be way more likely then, because I'm trying to find more games to not stream and, like, post about and be like, look at the grind I did! But right now, I will say that's currently being taken up by, Path of Exile. Oh, no! Alright, well, that's fine. We didn't grind the Kelby. I got so excited about the Machalight, I forgot the Kelby. Damn. Yeah, my backlog's actually stacking up. When I started streaming, I didn't have a backlog. Is that the only honey I've gotten today? Yeah, it's one of those more of a grind to learn the game and less of like a grind to get skills so you can beat the game. I mean, you do your first playthrough, end up getting a bunch of skill points and stuff, whatnot for those kinds of games. But yeah, it's usually learning the combat more than getting the stats. Okay, so here we go. Dude, this is crazy. I think I need those. If I need Velociprey hides, we're kind of screwed. I don't think we do. Okay. Armorcraft, head parts. Oh, wait, hold on. Huskberry and small bone husk. Kelby hides. Okay, Kelby hides. Alright, so I need Kelby hides and... Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We have this. We have this, right? Wait. Hold on. Nice. Fair enough. I do like the Abyss style game. So I assume you know Fear and Hunger, baby. I want to play that game, but it scares me. That's fair too. Alright, so Armorcraft, head parts, So defense 2, fire resistance 2, dragon resistance 2. Yeah, so we want this. And then I don't remember which one of these we want, so I'm actually gonna save. I think it's this one. It was. We got it. Nice, we got it. Yeah, Funger, yeah. Good old Funger. I always forget they call it that. I would love to play Funger, but it scares the shit out of me. Those games give me anxiety. Like, it'd be too much. Like, it sounds cowardly, but they fucking scare the shit out of me. But I love watching videos about that. I want to play that game one day. Alright, so what do we have here? 5,700. Yeah. Although, if I got a scroll early, if I got an empty scroll early, overpowered. So we just need money. Okay. Alright, I just need money. I love this helmet, bro. Alright, so we just need money. Alright, so there's one paid for. There's two paid for. I think that's almost 3 of them paid for. They're 5,700, so they're a little more than that. Is that enough? Torso. That one's actually really good. Fire and dragon resistance. So yeah, I don't know if I would do the the final ending in Fear and Hunger, but I would like to do maybe like the is it Ragnavaldr? Is that his name? Or like any of the what's the shit? What's her name? Where you actually get Legard and leave. I would actually, I think, do one of those. Alright. Ragnavaldr. Probably butchered it there. Hell yeah, dude. Look at us. We look badass. The only thing we're missing now is boots, dude. We got the sick-ass bone helmet. Hold on. Oh, is it in here? Yeah, dude, we just need fucking, the boots. Oh, sick, okay. Well, that makes me feel smart. Yes! So, yeah, our equipment's crazy now. We have the best swords we can. We were working on katanas, but I gave up on the katanas. So yeah. Not actually sure which one's better. Wait, that's 6. And that's also 6. I'm not actually sure which one's better. I would guess this one, because if I get hit with just a physical attack, I'm guessing that's dragon. Whereas a fireball would be fire resistant. So I'm guessing that's still the better hat. And everything's Blade Master. Oh, it's Blade Gun. Okay. It took everything I had, though, pretty much. But yeah, dude! Hell yeah! Ugh. Rodnavolder? Rodnavolder. Because it sounds like Transylvania. And we all know that's cool. Okay. I'm gonna grab a protein shake. Oh shit, we have 60 iron. I'm gonna save real quick. And then I think we're gonna switch over to some Rogue Galaxy. But I'm gonna go grab a protein shake. I'm gonna take the dog outside because it's light now, so the coyotes should be all going away. But YouTube, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out.